Hello, Flosstube. I'm Terry.
And I'm Jamie.
And we're the Cornhusk State Stitchers.
Today is Saturday, March 6th, and this is Flosstube number 13.
Welcome, guys. Thank you for joining us again. If you're new here, welcome.
Yep, we appreciate everybody coming back or stopping by and watching us.
Yep.
So thanks.
Yeah. So what have we been doing?
I don't feel like we've been doing a lot, but last Saturday was a pretty fun day.
Yeah.
We packed a lot into Saturday. We started with going up to the Quilted Moose to get some of our Block of the Months, and we'll show those later in haul. And then we popped up to see Julie with Reflections Framing and Stitching.
Yes.
So it was fun to see her.
Yep. Had a good conversation with her. We chit-chatted for an hour.
Yep. Bought a lot of fabric. Bought a lot of stuff. You'll see it all today.
Yeah. Jamie was talking
Most of it all.
Jamie was talking to Julie, and I just kept wandering off, and I'd find something else I'd have to buy, and then I would talk to Julie. Jamie would wander off and find something. It's like, we got to stop talking. We got to get out of here. We're buying too much stuff.
Julie was cutting fabric for me. Mom would come back. Oh, this is a pretty pattern. We should get this. Okay, let's.
So, yeah, you'll see our haul here in a little bit.
Yep. I saved some of it for next time, too, so we'll go through it then, too.
Yeah. So then we stopped at Mahoney again and did some walking.
Yep. Our Mahoney State Park.
Yep. Didn't do hiking on the trails. We just walked on the sidewalk. It was a little chilly and windy, but it was fun.
Yeah. We've had some pretty great temperatures. So most, if not all of the snow, I'm just looking outside. I think all the snow's pretty much melted.
Pretty much, yeah.
So we were just walking on the concrete because the trails there are muddy.
Muddy, yeah.
Who wants to do that right now?
And we went for a nice bike ride the other night.
Mm-hmm.
We've got... Most people have pretty good trail systems in their town. I mean, a lot of the old railroad beds, the towns are starting to pave them and make good trails out of them. So
Lincoln's got a lot.
Lincoln has a lot. And mine and Jamie's goal is to ride. We have a trail that's 43 miles long.
There and back would be 52 miles.
So we're going to train this summer, and we're going to try and do the whole trail by the end of the summer.
And you guys need to keep us accountable because it's very easy to, I don't want to today.
Yep. We started this 4 years ago and never
and we still haven't done it. Yeah.
I made it as far as almost 25 miles one time, but
so our
we're
goal,
going to do the whole thing this time.
Our goal is to pick different trails just so we don't get bored, do different distances, the whole gambit of training.
Yeah.
I don't remember what I was saying. There's something else, but
yeah,
I'll remember.
Now that I can't kickbox anymore, I have to find something else to keep me going. I can't sit down doing cross stitch all the time because things are starting to get wide on the bottom half.
I understand.
Okay.
Questions?
Yeah, let's start with questions.
Okay.
You got them going there?
I do. So the first question comes from Rhonda. She says she's finally got caught up on all of her floss tubes. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. And she was just curious if we've been looking at the Expo patterns. The Needlework Expo is this weekend, so a lot of designers have been releasing some new patterns. So
there's some really cute ones out there.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah, haven't started buying any yet. I'm gonna wait until I see them all, but I didn't do any pre-ordering on any of them.
And we bought a lot already, so we might have to tone it down.
We weren't gonna buy anything until after Expo, so we knew what we wanted, but we just couldn't help ourselves last week. So yeah, we're gonna be getting some new ones. We just don't know what yet. And people like Brenda Gervais. Who else did Julie say?
Plum Street's not in it.
Yeah, they're not participating in this. So
yeah.
So yeah, there are some cute ones.
Okay, so then we got relatively the same question from both Bonnie and Rhonda. They asked, what section in Hobby Lobby did you get the dough bowl? And then where did you find the dough bowl? Yeah,
I've got to get better at telling you guys.
We forget everything.
Yeah. So this was in the spring section
of Hobby Lobby.
My dough bowl, and it's a Dolly Parton. You can see that. So the item number is
right here. I can read it.
You can read it.
Item number is 5498829.
And it's really heavy.
I want to go get one.
We should. They'll probably sell out.
We should go back.
And it's marked at $40, but it was on sale.
It's in the spring shop, so it was on sale.
Yeah. So I don't remember what I paid for it, but it was a good price. It was like
$25, I think.
Yeah, it was like 40% off, I think. So that's super good.
Yep. And I need more floss to finish kitting up some projects, so we kind of need to go to Hobby Lobby, right?
Oh, yeah. Just wait till you see her projects.
Okay.
Yeah, she can't stop starting.
No. I haven't, okay, clarification. I haven't started them yet, but I'm planning them.
She's addicted to kitting up.
Yes, very much so. And then Mandy asked if there was a way to order the Cornhusk dolls.
Yes. There's a lot of people. Yeah,
potentially.
There's a lot of people who make Cornhusk dolls, but these were actually made at Cornhusk Creations in Nebraska. They're in Omaha. So they have an Etsy shop.
But they don't have any stock in the Etsy shop. So we'll still link the Etsy shop, and then you can contact the owner of the shop.
Yeah, send them an email or something, and then I'm sure they'll do a special request.
Yep.
Otherwise, we got them at
From Nebraska.
The store is called From Nebraska, and they have all Nebraska-based handmade products there. So you can call them. They're in like Nebraska, called From Nebraska, and if you want, you can link that too.
Yep.
And they can.
I need to write that down.
Tell you how to get them. But yeah, like I said, there's a lot of people who make them because I did some Googling search for them, and they show up a lot of places, and there's even videos on how to make them yourself.
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah,
I just buy them.
I'd rather support somebody else to let them make them, and I'll stitch.
Yeah. And then last time I forgot to include pictures, but somebody asked me if they could see pictures of my dogs. I don't remember who that was, so I apologize. We'll stick some pictures at the end of this, at the video, kind of a little slideshow. I got to pare them down, though, so I want to give you guys all the pictures, and yeah, those are just like mom's,
pictures
whatever.
Of my baby.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll try and pare them down. I'll be good, but I'll still show you some pictures. Okay, let's get in the fun stuff.
Is that all the questions?
That is all the questions.
Not many questions.
Not that questions aren't fun.
Yep. Okay. Finishes. So I'm going to show my finishes first.
Do you want to do your fully finished?
Not yet.
Okay.
I want to do my finish. Because this is winter, and winter is over, so my winter house trio, you guys have been seeing it for the last few weeks.
Winter's over because she's done with winter,
That's
not
right.
because winter actually is over.
So winter is done on here. Finally.
That's still adorable.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to fully finish it, but that will happen probably next winter. Because it's going away for now.
She's throwing it across the room. Okay, what's next?
Do you have any finishes?
No.
Okay.
I tried to get one finished, but I just couldn't.
I have a fully finished object.
Do you want me to hold it and you can stop it from spinning?
Yeah. This twists quite a bit. So you guys saw my little, this was a freebie that I showed last video. I can't remember the name of it.
It's by Waxy Moon Designs.
Checkerboard Bunny. Yeah, Checkerboard Bunny by Waxy Moon Designs.
And we linked it in our video last time.
So I bought this little bunny thing at Walmart. And this actually said Happy Easter. So I put all the bows and the carrots and stuff and the eggs on the top. Put this in the middle. And then put a little bow and an egg here. Left this as it is.
Yep.
And it twists.
But it's cute.
But I originally just put this in here. And I'm not a lot for a lot of the bows and stuff like that. But it just needed something else. I mean, you just couldn't.
Yep. You had to add something to it.
Yeah. So that was my FFO.
Yay, it's adorable.
Yeah, it's cute. And I'm ready to put up Easter stuff.
There's nothing stopping you.
What you got? Anything?
No, right? I don't finish anything. What are you talking about?
Let's see some of your whips then.
Are you sure? So I have a lot of whips, which, you guys know this, that I go from everything all the time. But I'm doing kind of a modified March Madness. Jen, with Corks and Stitches, she started it where she wanted to do Mania. So 31 new starts, but it was in March, and she was too excited, and she had to start them now instead of waiting till May. So she calls it March Madness. So instead of doing 31 whips, because I'm working on whips this year, I'm trying to anyway, limiting my starts. We'll get there.
You're contradicting yourself because
right?
You just bought a whole bunch of stuff for more
My
starts.
two personalities are conflicting. Anyway. So instead of doing 31 whips, I'm doing 15 whips. So one whip gets 2 days. So they're kind of intermixed throughout here, so I'll explain those when I get to them. But the first WIP I've got is Uninvited Guest by Charting Creations. In order to hit my WIPGO goal of 5% complete, I determined I needed 863 stitches a month to meet that goal. And again, the only reason I do stitch count is because Pattern Keeper does it for me. Mm-hmm. But this is where I'm at. This is all 863 stitches of February. I haven't done March yet. But this is page 1. That's as far down as page 1 goes, and that's as far right as it goes.
So is that still on your March WIPGO? Or are you done with that for a while?
It hasn't been called yet for WIPGO officially, but I do need to work on it in March still. Okay. I need to do all 800 stitches.
I get confused as to what is just WIPs and what is part of your WIPGO.
Yeah, hopefully I can remember to explain that. Yeah, okay. But that's WIPGO. This is one of my March Madnesses. That's a word. Basket Full of Autumn by Brenda Gervais. There was no rhyme or reason to really how I picked my March Madnesses. I just wanted to work on some WIPs one of my goals is still to touch every WIP that has only ever had 1 day of stitching on it. So a lot of these are that. But this is where I'm at. I'm getting close. I've got 3 flowers down here plus the greenery and then the orange flag up at the top and a couple pumpkins. And this is on 28 count Monaco that we Rit dyed. When it comes to colors of Rit dye, I'm sorry, but I don't remember what those are. That's whatever the name is, but it's a tan. It's not quite a caramel or anything like that. This is on my WIPGO board, so I'm just trying to stay on top of my goals and not wait until they're called for the month. So this has not been called yet, but this is Halloween Rules by Lizzie Kate. I'm doing the full one down here. And I got the next rule done, Howl at the Moon. And this is done on, which I took the sticker off, 32 count Vintage Stormy Night by Zweigart, I believe. It's a fun fabric. I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Also, WIPGO is my December cottage of the month. Country Cottage Needleworks. Didn't get a whole lot done on this one, but I started the red.
I think December was my favorite that I did.
I'm struggling with it.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe I'm just struggling with the cottages because I want them done. They're so quick. I want them done right that second. Obviously, I can't do that, but...
I like the color red in that. I like the bricks. I thought the bricks were fun. It was
the bricks
different than
really
the rest
fun.
of the cottages.
Yeah, I like those bricks. So.
And of course, the cardinals.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this one is also WIPGO. Again, what I did was I determined which projects I still had for WIPGO. Then I determined how often I needed to work on them to get them done to meet my goal instead of waiting until the end or whenever they're called. So a lot of these are just trying to stay on top of the goal. So we'll see how that goes. This is Christmas Rules by Lizzie Kate. And I worked on, which you won't see much of it, but I worked on the first rule or the bottom rule, Welcome Friends. And I just got the 2 borders done. This is 28 count even weave that we bought at Hobby Lobby, and then we coffee tea dyed it.
And you had started that at one time before,
but
then you took the red out?
No, I actually had it started on 14 count Ada, which I didn't have a problem with Ada, but it was so dark of a fabric. That one's still pretty dark, but the other one was really dark, and I didn't like the colors. Okay. So I actually changed all the colors too, so hopefully a little more my style. This is my February WIPGO. I don't have the cover picture, but it is my butterfly.
It's come along nicely.
So my February goal was to get the wing done, the right wing done, but my ultimate WIPGO goal is to finish the whole thing. And this is done on 28 count doubloon. I think that's a picture of this plus fabric, I think. So. Guys, I still have some more WIPs. This project started off my March Madness. This is October 31st by Brenda Gervais. I love this one. Every time I see moms, I'm like, I gotta get it done.
That was such a fun stitch.
28 count Monaco, coffee tea dyed. Started this for Mania.
Got her little feet in there.
Yeah.
So cute.
Got the little feet and then the little face on the pumpkin. Just some eyes staring back at you. Okay, and then we got March WIPGO. I've only worked on one of the projects so far, and the other one's in my plans. But for March WIPGO, it's to work on my Nebraska travel poster. The original goal was 10 days. Sorry if you can hear that.
It's a nice day. We got the windows open today, so we might have a little bit of neighborhood noise.
So the original goal was 10 days, and I realized that the days aren't really working for me. I don't feel like I'm doing enough in each day, so I have to sit down and actually work on it to count it for a day, so I'm not doing it. So I'm changing my goals. I'll explain that in a second. But this is where I'm at. This is 32 count Mercedes Lugana by Picture This Plus. So now my goal is to get the barn done. I changed it from 10 days to just get the barn done. I'm getting there.
Those colors are gorgeous. I think that's going to be a lot prettier than that picture shows.
Yeah. I'm excited.
I can't wait to see that one come to life.
Yeah.
It'll be great.
Each time I work on...
And of course, I'll probably end up having to do it too.
And what I love about Pattern Keeper too is it shows you how many stitches each color has. So you can see like, oh, that color only has like 60 stitches. Oh, I can do that real quick. So then you just keep finishing colors. Okay, so this is my last WIP, I think. I worked on Jack Frost Tree Farm. I worked on the middle block, which is number 3. And then I started, but don't have much done, of block number 6, which is the pine block. Now, I've gone back and forth on this one. This is the one where I didn't think I had enough fabric, so I decided to restart it, and then I started doing the math. I'm like, I think I could make it work. We're gonna try it. So I continued, and I think it's gonna work. It's a tight squeeze, but it's gonna work. So
just be creative.
Yep, exactly.
So that is the original one.
This is the original one.
Did you actually ever start it again?
No.
Okay.
No. I had that tree done. I'm like, I don't want to redo that tree.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. So this one has a WIPGO goal of 3 blocks, I think. Yeah, 3 blocks. So the first one's done, and then I just need to do 2 and 3. That's it for WIPs. That's fun.
Good. That's good. Okay. For my WIPs, and I haven't posted any pictures on Instagram lately, but I'm still working on Teresa Kogut, Land That I Love, and this is part of a stitch along with Lisa Stitching Stable. She started it.
She encouraged us to get started on it, so it was fun.
So, Lisa, I haven't seen any stitching from you lately. You haven't been doing any posting, so, but then neither have I, so. This is where I am on this. Now, this is the one that Teresa Kogut put that she did it on Tin Roof. This is Tin Roof. It turned out that she put the wrong fabric color in her pattern.
Yeah, she thinks the color was mislabeled in her bin.
Yeah. So I'm too far along to change it, but I think it's turning out.
Fine.
It's turning out okay. There's a couple of colors that blend in, but it's okay.
It's still really nice and primitive. I like that.
Would I like to have had it on a different color? Yeah, probably in the long run after seeing some of the others that are being done, but this is going to be fine. I like it, so.
Yep.
We're going to continue on with that. Excuse me while I go on camera.
This is my entertainment for you guys. Sorry.
Started the Springhouse Trio by Waxing Moon Designs, and I haven't gotten very far on that one. So that is the bottom of the first house and the beginning of the second one.
That green, can we just talk about that green? Is a fantastic spring green.
What color did I say that was?
That is Gast or General Arts Shutter Green.
Shutter Green, yeah.
And that's on 28 count coffee tea dyed Monaco. The other one was 35 count tin rough. This one's cute.
Do you remember what this was?
Yeah. This is Shale.
Shale, yeah, Lugana.
Let's start with the pattern. You gonna say anything about it?
No, I thought you were taking over. I was just gonna let you go for it. No. Here, show my stuff. I don't care. Okay, Easter Peak Parade by Brenda Gervais. I've been wanting to do this pattern since 3-4 years ago, and I finally got started. I found this fabric, and it's like, that's the one. I got to do it on that. This is that shell that I had shown you. That's where I've gotten.
28 count shell Lugana by Picture This Plus.
And I have a couple of starts on that same fabric because I love it.
It's a great fabric.
I love this fabric. And it's nice to work with. Spring Delivery by Scattered Seed Samplers.
Did you call that other one Spring Delivery, or did you call it Easter Peak Parade?
I called it Easter Peak Parade.
I was looking at this one, so I heard Spring Delivery.
Okay. So this is where I've gotten on this. And this is turning out cute. And this is done on Color and Cotton November Block of the Month, or Fabric of the Month. And that was called
Bellini.
Thank you. Bellini.
Yep.
This is why we do floss tubes together, because she's got the memory. I do the work.
Of things that I want to remember.
Yeah. Then I started Tulip Festival by Brenda Gervais. Isn't this the one that you were doing and I swore that I had started it? But I didn't actually start it. But now I've started. All right, so.
Again, on Shale.
On Shale. I started it. Now this is the dress. And I don't remember what color that is. Some sort of a teal turquoise thing. I don't think it looks like the picture. And that's one thing I noticed about Brenda Gervais' stuff is that her called for colors don't always look like the picture.
Correct.
I don't like teal very much, so I'm going to take that out, I believe. You did yours in that color, right? And it's not working out for me. I think it could just be the fabric that I put it on.
And mine's on vintage country mocha, so mine really pops a lot more.
So I'm going to switch mine to Chesapeake Bay, which is very similar. It's more blue than green. And I think it represents the dress on here a lot better. Because
a lot of what calls you to Brenda Gervais is the colors on the picture.
Yeah.
That's what you've kind of found out. You really like what the picture represents.
And I think from now on in the future, I'm just going to have to remember that. And I'm going to have to actually do a floss toss in the store before I buy the called for colors. Because that's what I do. I just buy the colors right there in the store.
That's easy to do. You got a shopping list right there.
All right, that's all my whips.
Those are all your whips?
Nothing like Jamie, but it's enough. I mean, it still stresses me out to do more than one whip at a time, but...
Yeah. Okay.
There was another question that we didn't answer on there. We must have missed it. Someone had asked that if we had whips in quilting.
Oh, why didn't that pop up then?
I don't know. I think there's a lot more questions on there. If we missed your questions, we're sorry.
Yes, we'll go back and look. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Asked if we had whips in quilting. Yes, we do have whips in quilting. Lots of them. But they're called UFOs, unfinished objects. And
we just haven't gotten to them.
Yeah.
That's really what it comes down to. We could just start terming them to be whips, because that's really what they are.
Yep.
They're works in progress.
Or unfinished objects, but yeah.
Well, they will get finished is the thing.
Will they?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have the stamina you do. I still have the stubbornness and dedication, though. Okay. Haul.
Go ahead and get started.
Are you sure?
Yep, because I just did all my whips. So it's your turn.
Let's see. Oh, one thing. So it's not haul, but I wanted to point it out. I saw this on Instagram. So last time we showed this pattern. This is Season's Blessings by Lila Studios. Just the fall and the winter. She released yesterday that coming next week is the spring and summer pattern. So we'll have to get that.
You betcha. We're going to get that one.
Yep. And then, like I said, I got a bunch of fabric. So these are like finger candies that Julie has. Is you just sit there and you're like, oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty. And you just buy them all. And they're just tiny. And
then you can test them out and see if you really like them. But...
Yep.
Of course, who wouldn't?
And then she's got bigger swatches of fabric. So I got some 32 count slate linen. I should have taken it out, but I didn't. And then just chill. I got some stuff. Like I said, I'm only going to show a portion of my haul this week. I don't have the cover photo, but this is my Beauty and the Beast that I said I'm going to start. So I kitted it up. There it is. That's the kit without the pattern. Pattern's at home. And then this one I've shown previously, but I got some floss for it. This is Home of the Brave by Mystic Stitch.
I love that one.
I just got a portion of the floss, not all of it, but just enough to kind of get started. I'm going to start at the bottom here and work my way up. And then, because you'll see, I have I bought a big project. So.
Yeah, surprise, right?
Surprise. This is Pledge of Allegiance by the Cross Stitch Studio. I saw this on, and I can't remember her complete channel name, but her name's Leanne. And she's got about 9 or 10 episodes right now. And she does a lot of full coverage, and I've been enjoying her floss too. But she showed this, and I paused it, and I went and bought it immediately. But can we just look at that for a second too? It's going to be 700 by 420.
And we'll have to link her below, because I haven't seen any of her.
Oh yeah,
Flosstubes.
absolutely. We'll do that. Let me write that down so I don't forget it though. But this one's going to be huge. I'm going to end up doing it on 25 count easy count. That way it's pre-gridded and it's smaller. And there's a handful of the floss.
Yeah.
That's like 13 symbols worth of floss right there, and not even all of it. One calls for 47 skeins. I'll buy a little bit at a time. Here's the pattern. 86 pages. But I have a binding machine, so I'll put it in a binder. And it's Pattern Keeper compatible, so.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing that too, and then she told me how big it was. It's like, yeah, I can't focus long enough to do anything that big.
And then my last piece of haul, this is my land that I love from Teresa Kogut, same one that Mom showed. And I have it on the same fabric. I don't have much done, and Mom even frogged some of it out for me because I made a mistake. But then, since I was so not far along, I was not very far along, I decided to go ahead and change my fabric. So I got vintage overcast linen. So it's more of a gray.
Yeah, that's going to be really pretty.
And I think I don't have the colors here with me, but I think it'll go good. It'll be pretty. So, hopefully you'll see that soon.
And that stitch along is Teresa Kogut Land That I Love. Hashtag Teresa Kogut Land That I Love. So, hopefully.
SAL.
SAL, thank you. Hopefully you guys will join Lisa's Stitching Stables and us. And
yep. We'll get back on the wagon.
I'll get my picture posted this afternoon on there.
Okay. So that's all the stitching haul for me.
So you saw that I had Spring Delivery by Scattered Seed Samplers, so I had to get her little mate, and this is Spring Gathering.
That one's cute.
That is cute. And I'm going to do it the same fabric, just I've got plenty of fabric. I'll do it right beside her. I did get my Country Cottage Needleworks April.
So that came from Fat Quarter Shop.
And that is kind of hard to see, but
it's really hard to see.
That little cottage is orange on there, and
oh, is it really?
Yeah, I think I'm trying to decide which color, but I think maybe a pale purple.
Oh, that would be cute. Oh, that's a mom thing right there. See, it's probably not gonna be worth me showing it, but
purple seems to be getting a bad rap on floss tubes, but I love purple. I mean, everything is purple in my sewing room.
Purple's her jam.
Yeah. Okay, for some reason, we were really into Thanksgiving and autumn.
Well, you were standing by the holiday section.
Yeah, that must have been it. So we got Rivars, thanks. And we didn't take any of these out, so hopefully that's okay. That's going to be a cute little stitch. This one, we've been looking at this one since it came out. Cottage Garden, it's snow time. And of course, we did purchase them, but they're going away until we want some colder weather. Which is no time soon.
This is actually a part of a series. So this is just number 1 at this point in time, where I think we're just gonna buy number 1, but
because it's a snowman.
Yeah.
Okay, then we got Queen of Harvest by Brenda Gervais.
Forgot the glasses.
I did. I never wear them in here. That's really cute. I've never seen this before
haven't either.
Until I saw it in the store, and it's like, yep, gotta get it.
It says, "Give thanks for thy bounty," as we should.
Scarlet House Patriotic Scissor Pocket. This one I picked up, and I put down, and I picked up, and I put down, I picked up. I looked at it, and looked at it. It's like, I'm gonna get it.
That'd be really cute. On
it's got a flag.
Yeah. On a 40 count or something, make it really dainty.
Yeah. But it appealed to me, but it's like, do I really want it? Do I need it? Yeah, I'm gonna get it. It's got a flag. This one I got simply because I like yellow and I like bees. The Stitching Bee Little House Needleworks. There's a lot of these patterns out that are so cute that I'm probably going to end up buying them all. This one I absolutely love. Summer at Cherry Hill by Brenda Gervais. And I believe I'm going to do this without the alphabet around the outside.
That's something I'd do too.
Yeah.
The picture, we like the picture. We're not much into alphabets.
Yeah, we don't do a lot of samplers. I don't do any samplers except for this one that I've started, this Teresa Kogut one.
Oh, I'm excited about this. I had to have this one.
Winter Rose Manor by Brenda Gervais. Well, there's a theme here, isn't there? Winter and Brenda Gervais. We saw this a lot on Instagram of Flosstube this past winter, but I don't know about you. When I see a lot of people working on something, I get kind of bored, so I don't, even though I loved it, I didn't want to stitch it. So
I go back and forth. Sometimes it's like, I'm okay for a while, and sometimes it's like, I need to work on it.
Yeah, that's beautiful though. So we'll get started on that probably this fall. The Drawn Thread Snow Day.
I love the drawn thread.
I do too. And of course, snowmen. But that's super, super cute.
Yep.
That's all my haul.
Well, all of our stitching haul.
I did want to show you this. I did pick up some more of those hangers we had talked about a couple of videos ago.
But I thought the hangers that are back there.
But I thought if you saw them in the packaging, you might be able to find them a little bit easier. I got them at the at-home store, and they're a pack of 3 for $5. And it's got the little felt in them, so I just squeeze my little cross stitches in there and just hang them so that they don't wrinkle up in a box until I get a chance to fully finish them. So I get 2 more packs of those.
Yep.
And that's it, I think.
Okay, quilting haul. Because we went to the Quilted Moose.
So we're moving on to quilting now.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So I hope you guys continue to stick with us while we do our quilting. We're doing haul? Quilting
or whichever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why don't you get started?
Work in progress haul.
Do you have any?
Yes. So, Mom sent me a Instagram post on like Thursday, I think, or Wednesday. And I'm like, oh my God, that's adorable. So I immediately called her. I'm like, okay, so I kind of have them in my cart already. Do you need anything else? I'll show you a picture here. But this is the fabric. You can't really see the blue in there. But anyway, I'll just show you the picture. It's called Back in Time by Heart Spun Quilts. And it's obviously that, but it's really a red, white, and blue type of... It says it's a doll quilt, but we're really just going to use it as a table covering.
Yeah, because it's adorable. And this is the same company that's doing the Forevermore block that I have.
Which she has to show, actually.
Yep, which I'll show.
Yep.
And it might be the same
fabric line,
but I'm not 100% sure. I haven't checked into it because we just got it in the mail and didn't...
Last night.
Yep, didn't get a chance to do anything with it. And, of course, I got one too. Because we got to do it together. That's just it. This is our block of the month that we get at Quilted Moose in Gretna, Nebraska, on our way to Omaha.
Navajo Code Talkers.
So this is month 6, but we haven't even started this block of the month yet. We just keep buying the fabric, and
it's like
a lovely
linen flannel type of fabric.
Yeah.
So it's not a cotton blend.
But it's going to be pretty. Once we get started on the quilt.
gonna look like that.
I'm blaming Jamie because she doesn't come over and sew with me, and I want to get started on it. Okay, then we picked up Halloween Fig Sampler.
The next 3 months of it.
Yep, we got 3 months at a time. Look at how beautiful this is.
Yeah, that one's pretty great. Well, they're all pretty great.
You didn't bring yours, did you?
I don't think I ever took mine home. I think I left it here the whole time.
Do you have any quilting to show, or is it all me?
It's all you. Okay. I bought. I just didn't do.
Then I did month 7 of my Very Coriander Christmas, called Fireside Block. And this one turned out really, really cute. And if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen it. But I love it.
I now understand why Pam with Just Keep Stitching works her way out of, yeah.
Because you're going to get bopped.
Yeah.
Then I finished I believe it's month 2 of my Forevermore. I just got noticed that my month 3 shipped. And that's from Fat Quarter Shop. And
this is the same company who did that other quilt that we just bought. Yeah. That little doll quilt.
So here's my cute little, what's that, 3.5 inch blocks?
Yeah. And that's adorable.
Yep, so there's 2 of those. I don't know what any of these are called, so just enjoy the block, and it doesn't matter what the name is. It's block 3.
That's all that matters.
Just enjoy it. And block 4. I like this one. This one was fun to do.
I think you showed that last week.
Did I? Okay.
Yeah. But it's still worth showing again.
Okay, so these are the 2 that I finished up, and then I had like a ton of half square triangles, like 16 half square triangles that I had to do. That's it.
Is that it?
That's it.
Okay, so that's all of our cross stitch, all of our quilting, all of our mounds of haul. I'm just looking at the table here.
Yeah.
I'm really glad you
you
have such a big table that we can spread out a little bit. So Mom also has been working on Labyrinth Walk, and we'll show that. It's going to be difficult to show. It's a huge quilt.
Yeah, we mentioned it before, I believe. Or we showed 2 blocks.
Yeah, we showed the blocks.
But it's coming together, and I'm working on the borders now. So hopefully by the next Flosstube, we'll somehow be able to figure out how to show it to you. And it is beyond a king. It's like probably a California king. This thing is huge.
Would you say it was like 112 square? Something like that.
Yeah, 112.
Yeah. So, but my husband's huge. We have a huge bed. You guys have a huge bed. So we needed a big one.
Yeah.
So we'll show that when it's done. It'll be interesting to show. We'll have to insert a couple pictures.
Yeah.
Because it's too big. But.
Okay, so what are we going to be doing the next 2 weeks?
Oh, right. Plans.
Yeah.
So, like I said, this is a little bit still March Madness. So what I decided to do was bring some of my projects that I will be working on, hopefully, in the next couple weeks. Oh, this is the best haul of all. I got these last night. I've already opened them. They're delicious. They're my favorite. Okay. This is my other March WIPGO project, Liberty Lane by Country Cottage Needleworks. This one I currently have a goal of 10 days, but we'll see if I end up modifying that. Again, it's on 28 count coffee tea dyed Monaco. And I just have the start of the bunting.
And you've changed colors on that, right?
Yeah. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm replicating Priscilla's colors with Priscilla and Chelsea. Priscilla and Chelsea of the Real Housewives. Wow.
Easy for you to say.
The Real Housewives of Cross Stitch. I think I got it. Country Cottage Needleworks, my country. I love this one. And I have changed or tweaked the colors on this too. So I'm making it a little more dark, a little more primitive. 28 count coffee tea dyed Monaco. So these are all things that I haven't worked on recently. I plan on working on them. So these are my starting pictures, you could say. So then this next one is Lizzie Kate, my to-do list. I've shown this once before. I am tweaking the colors on it, but I don't really have them finalized completely. Also 28 count coffee tea dyed Monaco.
And this is just proof that just because they're called for colors doesn't mean that they're your colors. Change them. I mean, you don't have to stick to...
Yeah. These were browns, dark brown and a light brown, and I like blue and purple.
Yeah, stitch them the way that makes you happy.
Okay, Stars and Stripes Forever. You guys have seen the other rows that I've done from Bent Creek. This one was a 2020 Mania.
I want to start that one.
Yeah. And that's all I got done. That's it. But that's on the list. Here a Peep, There a Peep, Brenda Gervais. That one's cute. I think I can get this one done pretty quick.
I want to do that too.
This one's 28 count coffee tea dyed Monaco. Also 28 count coffee tea dyed Monaco. That's my start on it. It was a 2020 Mania start. Okay, so we apologize if you can hear anything outside. We'll try and cut as much as possible. But this is the Scarlet House, American Farmhouse.
Oh, I love that one too.
Yeah, Mom fell in love with it and we bought it, and
I'm
loving it too.
I need to go back through all my patterns because now that I'm seeing these, it's like I want to start everything.
This was a 2020 Mania start. It was coffee tea dyed 28 count Monaco. I don't even know if that's up right. It goes like that or like that.
Typical Jamie start.
Yeah. It goes like that. But that's why it's on Mania or March Madness. Sorry, March Madness. So I can work on it a couple of days. Warm Winter Wishes by Waxy Moon Designs. Mom showed her finish a couple videos ago. This is on blue Rit dyed 28 count even weave from Hobby Lobby.
What did I do mine on? Was it the same thing? It's downstairs.
No. I don't remember what you did yours on. I think this was a re-dye. Okay. Like it was dyed and then we re-dyed it maybe. I don't know. And then the last one is Silver Creek Samplers. They have a lot of cute ones coming out too. Oh,
they have a lot of cute ones, period.
Freedom Reigns. 2020 Mania start. There it is.
Love it. What fabric was that?
This is also 28 count Monaco. This is that same as Basket Full of Autumn. That it's like a tan.
That we dyed.
Yeah, we dyed.
We did a good job because I like that a lot.
Me too.
We got to figure out what we did and do it again.
This is why we should take notes. But then we take notes and then we change it. And we're like, what did we do? Did we follow the recipe? Did we not follow the recipe?
Yeah. So I didn't know you were doing March Madness.
Yeah, I've talked about it a little bit.
Yeah, well, I don't always listen to things you say. I tried.
That's okay. And then, so we've talked a little bit about Mania. We don't really know what we're going to do for Mania, but not trying to start 31 projects.
I think for Mania, what I'm going to do, I don't know in what order, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take I've done Mania for the last 2 years, 19 and 20. I'm going to take all those Mania starts that I have not touched again, and I'm going to start them again in 2021 Mania.
Yeah.
I don't know what order I'll do them in, but I want to at least touch them all once. That's
very similar to what I did. I took, again, a spreadsheet. 2019 Mania, 2020 Mania. If I only had one project on that one day, that's the one I plan on working on. If there were two, then I'd shuffle them around a little bit. But I'm planning on working on all Manias in Mania.
Yeah. Past Manias and current Mania.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to do too.
Okay.
That's it. Okay. Other than stitching, do you have anything going on that you're going to be doing?
No. St. Patty's Day is coming up. We don't really do anything for it.
I think we're going to try and get out on the bike trail again today and do a little more training.
Yes.
Having fun, cruising,
really just
whatever
enjoying
you call
the weather.
It, yeah. Just get out there.
Yep.
Because we're going to have another day that's going to be like 38 for a high or 35, something like that in the next 10 days. So
it's going to be like 76 on Tuesday.
And then
in 30s. Yeah.
The only problem is in Nebraska, when you get warm temperatures this time of year, you get wind. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was just looking across at your neighbor's tree, and it's already budding, like hardcore budding.
Yeah.
So, spring's coming.
Yeah. Okay. I think
Got
that's
your
it.
spiel? Yep.
Yeah. Follow us on Instagram. You can find me at Cornhusker State Stitcher. and Jamie at Jamie Mickelson.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I can ever remember of my spill.
Be sure to like us.
Thank you.
Subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. I know I said that with like us, but like us on Instagram too.
Yeah.
Stop by, ask us questions. We love the questions. We love having those conversations. Leave the comments. I get a kick out of the comments every week. I just absolutely love it. I called Mom up. I'm like, oh my God, did you see that? That was fantastic.
And we do try and respond to every one of them. So.
Did you?
If we've missed them, we're sorry.
Yes.
It was not intentional.
Yes. Did you see the one a couple days ago where they went to Valhalla? A couple people went to Valhalla, and Jane there, she told them about our Flosstube channel. So yeah, that was fun too.
Checked it out. Left us a comment. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. So. Hi Jane, if you're watching.
Thank you. And hi Julie, if you're watching.
Yes. Hi.
And bye everybody else.
Okay, love you guys. Bye.
Thank you, bye.